They've all been said before, you know, so I know we just play pretend, like we're not scared of what is coming next, or scared of having nothing left. Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand, I only do what love does do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again? You can all come down to the front if you want.
Oh dear. Stampede.
I don't need your honesty, it's already in your eyes, and I'm sure my eyes, they speak for me. No one knows me like you do, and since you're the only one this matters, tell me, who do I run to? Don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand, I only do what love does do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again? Then just be an answer in love. Let this be the way we remember us. I don't want it to be cruel, all these years. Not asking for forgiveness. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just your friend. Give me a memory that I can use. Take me by the hand, I only do what love does do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again? Thank you so much. I'm not a big fan of encores. I feel like unless you're like Michael Jackson or Paul McCartney, it's just a no-go territory. But it's just because I haven't got any, like, I've got rain but I've got no fire. I've got no dancers and I have no pyrotechnics, so it's just it's my magic trick. But if you use your imagination from how I get there to here, it's not that great. So, have you enjoyed yourself? I have as well. My voice has gone down by like 3 octaves. Hello. I've had a great time. It's not finished yet. It's nearly finished, not quite. But this is our second night here in Birmingham. We've got 4 nights. We're playing 4 nights here, which is pretty impressive. I'm so grateful that so many people wanted to come and see me. I love you. When I was over on that stage, obviously you're all down in now, because I just all love you. I was going to come to that ramp over there. I saw Mummy holding her little girl. I see you, hi. I wanted to come over, hello. I hope you've enjoyed the show very vividly. And there was another little girl on the same ramp, further up, a little girl in a white dress or a white t-shirt. Got glasses on. She's not looking. If you look to the front, darling. Or maybe she's gone home. Maybe they missed the traffic. Oh, she was lovely. She was going for it during set 5 to the rain. I think she's gone home. Oh, no. Hey? So hang on, shh. What was that? Well, I'm in Penarth. I go to Penarth. I know, but do you know what? I'm not sure there was that. I mean, there might only be you and that man. Honestly, there was not much demand. That's why we didn't come to Cardiff. So I'm performing to a room full of Welsh people when I just said there was no demand. Thanks for coming to Birmingham. My brother's coming up on Saturday from Lantwick Major. Yeah. So this next one, I have. I'm going to bore you a little bit now, but at least it keeps me a bit longer, doesn't it? I have one song for each of my albums that for me is a very personal thing that sums up each album for me, which gives me the guts to understand my record in order to put it out and let people that I don't know hear it. You know, and it's kind of like bearing my soul, especially with me and my miserable songs. It showcases the worst side of me, bunny boy side. And on my first album it was Hometown Glory, and on my second one it was Someone Like You. And I was making good progress with this album, 25. It took a lot longer than my others, but you know, I have a much bigger thing going on in my life than my music now compared. It has no comparison. I had my kid, and I wanted to be his mum, so thank you for my time. And I have been making great progress, like I just said, but I lacked that one song that for me gave me the courage to understand and just be open to what my record was about. And it was fine, I wasn't worried about it. I simply wouldn't have put the record out until I had the song. And I wrote most of it in London, then I decided to go to LA to be a bit of an LA moment, a bit of vitamin D, which I have a sufficiency in, so it's good for me to get out in the sunshine. I do, you see I'm playing my legs up. I've got a lot of makeup on my face, so I don't look as like pale and see-through as I actually am. And it's my dream to be like in New Line or something. The Dragon does that, Eddie Murphy. God, don't you love Eddie Murphy? Anyway, that's sidetracked completely. I'm not talking about Eddie Murphy, I'm talking about myself. Anyway, so I flew to LA within 2 or 3 days. I think it was the 3rd day that I've been there once. I got me and the baby over jet lag. And I worked with a brilliant new artist called Tobias Jesso Jr. He's just wonderful. I know, you should check him out. He's so great. He's so 70s, which is like totally the era I'd want to be part of if I could. And we wrote this song straight away. We chatted for 4 hours about nonsense and about life and how we both felt and stuff like that, and dreams and like nightmares and stuff like that. And we wrote this song, and I was so relieved because it is my favourite song that I've ever written. So after kind of going through having a kid, which isn't relatable to everyone in this room, but for some of you it is, but it's like, well, for men you can't actually have a kid, but your hormones you're lucky to make it out alive, oh my god. So once I kind of got my balance a little bit, it's still not completely right, but once I kind of got it and I started writing the song, I was so relieved because I thought I had lost a really major part of my life, which was writing songs, and no matter what people's opinions on them are, they're a huge part of who I am and my identity. So when I wrote this one, I was over the moon and I was ready. I was like, right, get me in the studio, let me record it properly, and then I want my album to come out. I was ready. And I know I'm not old, like I said again earlier, but I feel like stuff flies by after a certain time, and when you do have a kid, it's like you're watching someone grow up, so every day they do something new that blows your mind. So if they're growing up, then what am I doing, you know? It was just that kind of feeling, and missing my friends, and having nothing to do with what I do as my job or anything, but just in life, I feel like we all suddenly hit an age where it's like shit gets real. You've got a lot of responsibilities without realising. You don't realise how amazing you have it when your parents pay for everything boring and you just get to live a great fucking life with your friends down the park. So enjoy it, and this is when we were young, and I really, really appreciate you.